Hey everybody, how you doing today? Coach JJ in the house this morning. Um, for those of you who know me, hi. For those of you who don't, let me tell you who I am. My name is JJ. That stands for Jersey Joe because I'm from Jersey and my name is Joe. I am a certified health and wellness coach. I am a master of public health with expertise in community and behavioral health education. And I have 20 years of healthcare experience, including RN training and all that good stuff. Why am I telling you that? So that you know that what I'm about to tell you, I am not just pulling this out of my backside. I'm not making this stuff up. I know what I'm talking about. Diabetes is my specialty. It is my passion. I eat, sleep, and breathe all things about diabetes all day long, every day. Have been for a while. Today, I wanted to talk about blood sugar numbers, ranges, A1C, and what all that has to do with being normal and with the American Diabetes Association. Let me start by telling you this. Normal blood sugar is 70 to 100 milligrams per deciliter fasting, meaning have not eaten anything for a period of 8 hours. 70 to 100. After eating, 100 to 140 milligrams per deciliter. We call that postprandial, which is a fancy way of saying after the meal. That's 2 hours after eating. That 2-hour mark is the peak of when your body is completing the digestion and your liver is functioning and your pancreas is functioning. That 2-hour mark, okay? If you are above 140, you are in a diabetic state. Your body is circulating glucose through your vascular system instead of having your cells soak it in and be able to use it for energy. Period. You are in a diabetic state if your glucose is over 140. I see a lot of people posting these charts and different things that say that if you're at 180 that you are controlled. That is the clinical definition of controlled, meaning that you are not at that point at risk for having something happen like diabetic ketoacidosis or hyperosmolar state or something. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now. So you're technically considered to be clinically controlled, but you are actually by no means being controlled if you're sitting at 180. These charts were developed actually on outdated science, and these charts assume that once you're diagnosed as type 2 diabetic, that you'll be that way forever. Wrong. Not true. I'm here to tell you it's not true. You get the diagnosis. Okay, fantastic. You can start working on that. You can take medications. You can adjust how you eat. You can adjust your exercise, your mindset, all of the things to bring that back down to normal levels. Many of these charts were designed on information from the American Diabetes Association. The American Diabetes Association was founded in 1939. It is 2019. When the American Diabetes Association was developed, diabetes was not one of the top 5 causes of death. It was actually, I don't want to say rare, but it wasn't what we're seeing today. 80 years later, the American Diabetes Association is still going, and they've taken in trillions of dollars in revenue, and we now have a type 2 diabetes epidemic. 1.3 million people are becoming newly diagnosed with type 2 diabetes every year. There are currently 27 million people who have active diabetes and another 75 million people who are on their way to having diabetes. If the American Diabetes Association was truly serving the needs of this population, why are we seeing this epidemic? Got to think about that a little bit. More and more research is demonstrating that your gut and what you put in here, and that is affecting everything, including the development of diabetes. When your glucose number is high, it is actually a sign of inflammation that is going on throughout your entire body, and that causes damage. That's why it's so important for you to get your numbers as low as you possibly can, because the higher the number, the more inflammation is occurring and the more damage is being done to your circulatory system. So this is very much not a one-size-fits-all disease with a one-size-fits-all treatment plan. Everyone is different, and that is why it is critical for you to start paying attention to your body, to learn how your body is responding to the food that you eat, the stress you experience, the level of movement that you're getting or not getting, and so on. And so it kind of irks my tater a whole lot when I see people in this group saying, well, you can't eat that, or you should always eat this, or this always. It's never always. It's never always, except 3 things: what you put in your mouth, how you are moving your body, and what you are feeding this up here. Those are the only 3 things that are an always for pretty much everybody. You got to pay attention to what you're putting in. You got to get your butt up and moving, and you got to think positive. And that is my message for y'all today. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, concerns, whatever. You can post comments below this video. You can send me a private message. You can send me a friend request and post something on my page. Whatever, I'm here for you. I want to make sure that everybody has access to accurate information and the most relevant and up-to-date scientific research that's available. Okay? So, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll be seeing you around. Coach JJ out.